K-pop band NewJeans announced the hiatus amid the mental and emotional toll of a legal battle. NewJeans appears at the court hearing at the Seoul Central District Court in South Korea earlier this month. Hong Kong CNN, K-pop band NewJeans played the sold-out show and debuted a new song in Hong Kong on Sunday, just days after a South Korea court upheld an injunction prohibiting the group from carrying out independent musical or the commercial activities. But the band's members then shocked an 11,000-strong crowd at the Complex Con Hong Kong Festival by announcing they are now taking a break out of respect for the temporary ruling. On Friday, the Seoul Central District Court sided with the record company Aria in its long-running legal dispute with NewJeans, saying the band's attempt to rename itself and break away from the label could seriously damage the latter's reputation. Speaking on stage, band member Pam Han, who goes by Hanni, said the group's decision to pause all activities wasn't easy, but that we believe this is something we need to do. Carrying prepared messages on slips on paper, each member addressed their fans, who were affectionately known as bunnies, in both Korean and English. Audible disappointment rippled through Hong Kong's Asia World Expo, where the band was performing for the first time since attempting to rebrand as NJZ last month. Daniel Marsh, who goes by Danny, said on stage, "As strong as we're trying to stay, it is honestly taking a bit of a mental and emotional toll on us." The five-piece group has repeatedly claimed its contract with Aria is void amid allegations of mistreatment. The band's members have accused the label of manipulation, deliberate miscommunications, and workplace harassment. Aria has meanwhile asserted that NewJeans remains under contract, arguing that it cannot carry out entertainment activities without the label's approval. The record company, which is a subsidiary of Hive, the entertainment giant behind K-pop acts including BTS, has also disputed the allegations of mistreatment, telling CNN via email that most of NewJeans' claims have arisen from misunderstandings. The lawsuit filed by Aria will be heard in full on April 3rd. In the conciliatory statement shared with CNN prior to the band's Hong Kong show, Aria expressed support for the performance, on condition it took place under the name NewJeans, not NJZ. The group appeared to approach the matter delicately, with neither moniker appearing on screens flanking the stage, despite the festival's other acts being explicitly named. But the name NJZ did briefly appear as part of visuals projected behind the group, while some band members wore tight saying Chapter NJZ. A booth on the festival grounds meanwhile sold merchandise with different NZG logos, including plush keychain, hat, and t-shirt, with some dedicated fans spending hours in line to purchase the items. Danny addressed the issue on stage, saying, "No matter what our name is, no matter what kind of tough time we've been through, I feel like be able to share the moment like this with everyone is what we live for." The band also appeared to avoid playing songs from its back catalog, on each member performing solo covers of other artists before coming together to debut a new song, Pit Stop. On X, the hashtag referencing referencing the band's re-debut had over 50,000 posts within hours of the show. Fans at the Asia World Arena meanwhile expressed support for the band and disappointment with NewJeans' planned hiatus. I hope they can keep staying strong, fight this battle well, said 25-year-old fan Soy So. We know this is going to be hard to win. To be honest, that at that moment when the band announced the pause on activities, I just felt very touched. I thought they are very brave. NewJeans five members from left to right, Daniel, Minji, Hein, Hani, and Harin, addressed fans on Complex Con, Hong Kong. But despite the fans' backing, Friday's ruling is a major setback for the group, according to a legal expert familiar with the case. Speaking to CNN on Friday, Sang Lok-go, a lawyer at South Korea's law firm Peel, said the court's decision to uphold the injunction suggests the NewJeans' legal case is either extremely weak or virtually non-existent. Under the Korean judicial system, in cases like this where an agency files an injunction to suspend an artist's activities, the proceedings are generally very favorable to the artist, he said over email. This is because courts are usually extremely reluctant to issue injunctions that could cause irreparable harm to an artist's career by restricting their freedom of occupation. Given that the fact that the court has nevertheless issued this type of injunction just suggests that after reviewing all the claims, evidence, and extensive presentation materials, the court concluded that the NewJeans' argument that the breakdown in trust was entirely caused by hype and although lack sufficient legal basis. NewJeans emerged as one of South Korea's most successful pop act after storming to the top of the country's chart with debut single "Attention" in 2022. The band achieved international success less than a year later with the EP "Get Up", featuring the crossover hit "Super Shy", which reaches the number one on the U.S. Billboard 200. This article was updated with more concert details. CNN's Oscar Holland and Kawan Beck contributed to this report.